Connect the negative to the negative. There you go. Turn the top light out. And that's them wired up. So back outside, got it all ready to go. As you can see, since the last video I've tied up the wiring, made it look a lot neater. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put it back into the surround. Fairly easy, that bit, self-explanatory. What you can do in the back of here to protect the wiring is a bit of hot glue or some clear silicone, stuff like that. But for this, I'm just going to leave it like that for now, so I can show you how to install it. There's a couple of ways you can install this. Let me show you. Okay, so how I'm going to wire this up is I had these jets, heated jets on the car, and I swapped them for the misters. Okay, so I've got some misters on there now, which meant I didn't need these, and because they're heated and the connection's all there already, I'm just going to cut them off here like that and solder to this part of the wiring. And the wiring that's on the car, let me come over here, just here, these are 12 volt switchable, you know, they turn on when you turn the ignition on. Let me set the camera aside and I'll actually show you that working. Okay, so I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to use this wiring here because it's already in the car and it's switchable on 12 volt. So just to show you that, okay, we're going to do just one wire, there's wire feed there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and turn the ignition on, and hopefully we'll have some power and the lights will turn on. There you go, as you can see, it's powered up nicely, really bright. So I'm going to use the loom for that. This attachment, I'm going to cut the jet part off, so you can literally just unplug that. Okay, so you literally just plug and play, and then that solder to positive, negative, job's done. These are already fused, so let's crack on with that then. Let's get these soldered into place. While I'm at it, I've got my multimeter out and I'm going to show you the amps these things actually draw. So I've set my multimeter to the 10 amp, got all the wiring in the right way, and what you do, it's quite simple. Put your negative into there again. Okay. Then negative like that. And then positive like that. And as you can see there, it's like 0.06 of an amp. So the, you know, two of them, you're still less than 1 amp, so they'll be fine. They're not going to cause any major draw on the car. So I thought I'd better show you that before I continue. So let's go and get these wired up now. So So what I've done is I plugged it back into the car and just tallied it up. That wire is positive and this wire is negative, because as you can see they're both black with no indication. I'll actually show you what I've done. Let's come over to the car. Just plug it in, and the green and red wire there is positive and this one's negative. So this side was negative, this side's positive. So I've just put a loop in it to indicate that's the negative one. I'm going to wire solder it all together now. Okay, so what I've done is I took it indoors because my soldering iron is indoors, so I thought I might as well get it all done inside. I've put enough wire on it to run from the driver's side to the passenger side and got it all wired up. It's all soldered together now. It's about 54 to 55 inches of wire all in all. So let's set the camera up and get this installed and see what it looks like. So what we're going to try and do is just work out roughly how we're going to have this sitting. So I'm going to have to put the cables down here or up the top, probably go along the bottom. And we can have it running in line with the wire that runs to the back of the fog light itself. Some cable ties. Tuck it back in. As you can see, I've got it here, so I'm going to run it along the top here with this wire to the other side. Just up there by the horns. Hook it over something like the top of the rad hose, just so you can get it from the top in a second. Put it in there and you can grab it now. And then just want to fish all the wires in forward and plug it in. Quite difficult trying to do this with one hand with the camera in the other hand as well. Then put that one in. I'll tidy all the wiring up in a minute. And what you can do is, if you don't want to use this side for it, you can always tap into this, so you can always splice into it and have it running off one loom for one side. So that's one in. That side's almost in, but I've got to repaint it. So let's set the camera back and see what we get. And that's it. Obviously still a little bit of tweaking to get done, but it's quite nice. I like it. I'll see what it looks like at night time, so we'll have to get a bit of a visual image at night. But yeah, does look good. Impressed with that. turn the fog lights on so see what it looks like with the fog on. Yeah, not too bad. Side lights have come on with it as well. Looks nice. So they're both in. There's a few dimmer on this, on the passenger side there, but they're in and they're working nicely. So guys, there they are, they're all in place. Nice simple little thing to do. Well, it wasn't a simple thing, it was fiddly, but it's a custom DRL lights I wanted to do. They look pretty good. I'm really chuffed with the way they turned out. All that's left to do is the surrounds. I'm going to give them a fresh coat of paint and put them back in. Tidy the wiring up with some cable ties. Job's a good one. So if you liked the video and what I've done with this little mod, hit that like button. It shows YouTube that the video is a good one, and consider hitting that subscribe button. Anyway, that's it for another video. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.